The secret to the PR success is really just perseverance. I mean, it's just looking at a situation and having that can-do attitude and that will not stop attitude and making it happen. It sounds just like a bit of a slogan, but at the same time, there's a lot of truth to it when it comes to what that really means to a company. When it says make it happen, I mean, right now we're involved in a huge wedding setup that's been nothing but rain for 4 solid days and 40-degree temperatures. That's what making it through means, because we don't stop, we don't complain, we just keep going and making sure that the customer at the end of the day is happy. And that's something that not every company does, and I think that's why some companies last and some companies don't last. Over the last decade, I think our biggest accomplishment was making it through the recession. That was a huge accomplishment in any company's lifetime, but to make it through that after having been around for 50 years was quite an accomplishment. And I think how we made it through was important too, because it was not any one person, any one idea, any one thought. It was just perseverance and making sure that everybody was on the same page and moving forward. And I think not only did we make it through, we actually survived and thrived through it. We grew considerably over the last decade. Our accomplishments have quadrupled. So it's huge when you look at it from that standpoint, that just surviving was one thing, but then to come out on the other side a decade later, 4 times the size you were when you started, is huge. The future could not be brighter, really, for Party Reflections and for the events community completely. I think there's technology, there's resources, there are new people coming into the market and into the industry that have never been there before. I think it's finally getting to the stage of somewhat maturity where a lot of people recognize what the events community does for businesses, for the community. And I think there's an opportunity there for us as a rental industry to really show our professionalism and be able to go even that much further in what we can do when it comes to technology and when it comes to new things for events, and just broadening the scope of what the events community looks like. If I could give myself some advice from 10 years ago, it would probably be to grow a little slower. We have quadrupled in size in the last 10 years. Sometimes we looked at growth from a standpoint of trying to make sure that we were growing all the time, and to somewhat of a detriment, we grew a little faster than we probably should have. So looking back, I probably would have said let's grow a little more strategically, a little more slowly, and get our feet underneath us each time we grew. But we've survived it, and we've come out better on the other side. We've learned a lot of lessons from it. So, as long as you're learning something from it, I think it's good. As Dad would like to put it, we've probably played Sam Hill a couple of times along the way in the last decade, since that 50th anniversary. But we've made it through it, we've learned a lot from it, and I think you'd be very proud looking back at what we've accomplished over the last 10 years. Yeah, I'd really like to thank the event community in the Carolinas for giving us the opportunity to make sure that we can take their vision, create what we can to make that vision come to life, and to give us the challenges that have helped us grow over the last 10 years. We have definitely seen things that we do now that we could not have believed we would have done 10 years ago, and so we can only thank the people that have brought those opportunities to us, and that's all you guys, and we appreciate it.
One last question, a session of questions. We're going to do a quick speed round, Dan.
Okay, speed round.
It's a speed round, and we just need your first response, all right? So it's sort of you get to choose which you like the best. Okay, we're just going to go through a list of questions, and you tell us what's your favorite.
Speed round. Okay.
Speed round, Dan's favorite, Party Reflections.
Go.
Tables or chairs?
Chairs.
Linens or china?
China.
Bill Jacks or ring floor?
Ring floor.
Twinkle lights or market lights?
Market lights.
Pickup or delivery?
Delivery.
Golf tournament or wedding?
Ooh, golf tournament.
Brandon or Dallas?
Not even gonna try.
All right, 1958 or 2018?
2018, definitely.